Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we'll give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a pretty interesting show for you guys. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. So, as you guys know, the Lakers just lost a game that they were supposed to win against the Philadelphia 76ers, who were extremely shorthanded. They didn't have Drummond, they didn't have Joel Embiid, and they didn't have Paul George, and the Lakers still found a way to go out there, blow a lead, and then ultimately lose that game. But that being said, the Lakers are still the number 5th seed in the Western Conference, so they're still doing okay, right? From a standings standpoint, I think if the play-in tournament started today, they would not be in the play-in tournament there. However, they dropped the game that they weren't supposed to drop. But moving forward, they're going to have to beat some teams here. Now, the next team that they have on their schedule is the Washington Wizards, which they're going to be playing, I believe, today, right? Then they have the New York Knicks, they have the Clippers, they have the Warriors, and they have the Pacers. So one would think that, okay, well, the Lakers, they dropped that game, AD went down, so they're going to be able to kind of re-strategize, gather themselves, and then come out here and ensure that they get another, and ensure they go on another winning streak. So what happened? I was going through the internet this morning, and I came across an article that has some devastating news for the Laker fans. And it has the following headline that says, Anthony Davis is out at least 1 week. Lakers face tough 4-game stretch without best player. And I was like, woo, looks like we got some trouble here in La La Land. Okay, so let's get into what this article had to say. It says the Los Angeles Lakers received some concerning news regarding their superstar big man, Anthony Davis, as a team announced he will be reevaluated in 1 week due to an abdominal muscle strain. Davis suffered the injury in the first quarter of the Lakers' loss to the Philadelphia 76ers, playing just 10 minutes before exiting the game. An MRI on Wednesday confirmed the strain, and Davis will immediately return to Los Angeles to begin his recovery. The Lakers will have to navigate a difficult 4-game stretch without their best player, a challenge that could significantly impact their standing in the Western Conference playoff race. The Lakers are currently 26-19, sitting 5th in the Western Conference standings. However, the next 4 games will be extremely challenging, and missing Davis, their most important player on both ends of the floor, could lead to a significant drop in the standings. Davis has been dominant this season, averaging 25.7, 11.9 rebounds, 3.4 assists, 1.3 steals, and 2.1 blocks, shooting 52.8% from the field. He has been the Lakers' most consistent player, acting as a defensive anchor while carrying a significant offensive load alongside LeBron James. Without Davis, the Lakers lose their primary rim protector and key offensive weapon. His absence is particularly troubling considering how reliant the Lakers have been on his interior presence. Just a few nights ago, he delivered a spectacular 40-point, 23-rebound performance, showcasing his two-way dominance. The 4-game stretch could be the difference between staying in the top 6 or falling into the play-in tournament. The Western Conference race is extremely tight, and a losing streak without Davis could drop the Lakers below teams like the Sacramento Kings, Dallas Mavericks, and Phoenix Suns. So, what are my thoughts on what this article had to say and this news had to say here? Well, I have a few thoughts. Even though Anthony Davis is going to be hurt, the Lakers should still be competitive in some of these ball games. Okay, they should be competitive. The Lakers should win the game against the Washington Wizards. For God's sakes, you have LeBron James, who people like ESPN, Kenny Smith have in the top 5, or top 10, and Kenny Smith believes he's the second best player in the world. You have LeBron James, you have the GOAT. Right, the Wizards have no player on their roster that is as talented as LeBron. So you have LeBron James. Okay, the same LeBron James that these LeBron fans will go online and start arguing with you and telling you that he's better than Luka Doncic, he's better than this guy, he's a top 5 player. Well, he's going to have to show it now, right? So you have LeBron. The Lakers should beat the Lakers should be able to beat the Washington Wizards. I mean, there's absolutely no excuse to lose to the Wizards. They have the worst record in the Western Conference. In the Eastern Conference, they're 6-40. Okay, and they're the worst team in the NBA. They're 6-40. The next team that they have on their slate, the New York Knicks, I expect them to lose that game there. Then they have a game against the Clippers. I also expect them to lose that game there as well. And then they have a game against the Warriors. I think that's a toss-up. The Warriors are currently the number 11 seed in the Western Conference. I don't think anyone should be surprised if the Lakers win that game there. But here's some data that we need to look at. Okay, the Lakers right now, if we look at the defensive rating, they're currently the number 22nd in the NBA. They're currently the number 13th in the NBA in terms of their offensive rating. Looking at their numbers, the Lakers last year were a better team under Darvin Ham. The Lakers' defensive rating last year was 16 out of 30. Their offensive rating was 15th. So they were a much more balanced offensive and defensive team, right? So JJ is going to have to figure it out here as the head coach. He's going to have to pull some levers and find a way to make it work. Because y'all didn't give Darvin Ham no excuses. Y'all just said Darvin Ham walked around with his hand in his pocket. Well, J.J. Redick be walking up there hollering and screaming. It don't make a difference, bro. If you like, you can holler, you can scream, you can cuss, you can scream, you can do all of that. If you losing, nobody care. Like, nobody cares. Oh, it means more to him. I don't care what it means to him. What I care about is the win and losses column. So JJ needs to figure this one out. And I don't want to hear anything about, the Lakers were shorthanded. The Lakers were shorthanded at various stretches last season, weren't they? They were shorthanded at a stretch when LeBron went down and Anthony Davis kicked it into hyper gear. And they became extremely competitive. So what I think that some people are going to discover about this story, the Lakers, is this. Look, the fact of the matter is this. The Lakers can be a competitive team if LeBron misses games when Anthony Davis is playing. They cannot be competitive in the inverse situation where it's AD that's missing and then LeBron is the primary guy. If you don't believe me, we're going to see. We just had a decent sample size against the Philadelphia 76ers, and now we got the game against the Washington Wizards. If the Lakers lose against the worst team in the NBA, they deserve every kind of fire and brimstone that's going to fall on top of their head. Any kind of ridicule that comes their way, they're going to deserve it. Because you have no excuses to lose to the worst team in the NBA. And that is going to be solely on the shoulders of LeBron. I don't care if you're talking about he's 40. If he's 40 years old when y'all said he was the top 5 or top 10 or top 2 player in the NBA, he's going to have to be 40 years old trying to get that win. You cannot have it both ways. And if they lose this game, they need to start looking at the coaching ability of J.J. Redick. The same way you dudes was running up and down, hollering and screaming for Darvin Ham, I'm looking for you dudes. I'm looking for you dudes. I'm waiting to see that same energy for J.J. Redick, who I can't stand. I'm not going to sit up here in front with you. I can't stand J.J. Redick. I don't like nothing about dude. So we're going to have to, we waiting to see. Get it done. You still got Austin Reeves. You still got Rui Hachimura. You still got, I think, Christie. You still got LeBron. Y'all still got Bronny James. Let Bronny play. Let him play. Figure it out. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. We'll catch you on the next show. And also, let me know what you think the Lakers' record is going to be over the next 4 games. Whatever you guys think, leave it in the comments. We'll catch y'all later. Peace.